A live first alert forecast.
All right, let's discuss the drought. You know, in the late fall, winter, this isn't perhaps quite as much of a concern as it would be in the spring, into the summer, but this is traditionally our driest time of year anyway. And so it is seeming nearly certain that we're going to actually enter spring 2026 with a drought. Now, how severe it is really depends on how much moisture we can get for the rest of the fall, which is really only now another month. We got another month to go here. And then winter. But keep in mind, too, that even if we were to get like a 10-inch snowfall, the ratio from liquid to snow is generally about 10 to 1. So if we had 10 inches of snow, that's only an inch of rain. And, you know, the ground doesn't really soak that up very effectively in the middle of the winter. This is all to say that for the year to date, we're 14 inches below average. That is significant. In fact, so much so that this is currently Fort Wayne's driest year on record. This comes from the National Weather Service. And so because I don't see us getting 14 inches of rain between now and spring, that would be an incredibly wet winter. We will likely start in some form or another spring with a drought. And we're just hoping it doesn't, of course, worsen here with time. But certainly something that I guess at this point isn't too surprising to hear. But if you thought it's been dry, yeah, it's been the driest on record so far. Rainfall forecast does look a little more optimistic. We are expecting a bit of rain, very light rain tomorrow late. And then we should see another round of rain Tuesday. That could bring us at least more widespread rainfall amounts. But even then, in the next 7 days, 1/4 to 1/2 inch of rain is expected, with most of this, about 1.5 to 2 inches, falling through southern Indiana and western Kentucky. So that's how things look for the next week. Satellite radar, though, shows us what's been more persistent than really anything else, the cloud cover. That's going to be the case again tomorrow. You can see that feed of moisture coming in from essentially central Texas here, pushing in lots of cloud cover. So that's the origin. But we are also watching a cold front to our north and west. This will eventually act as a broom and just kind of sweep away some of that cloud cover for the weekend, which will be kind of a nice break. So the current temperatures into the mid-40s. Fog tracker does show that with what limited clearing we see, that could actually promote a bit of fog development, visibility down to a mile or less for at least a few hours here tonight. Should see some rapid improvement, though, by tomorrow morning. So if you are traveling anytime between 3 a.m. and 7 a.m., just be aware there could be some pockets, some spots that see some particularly dense fog. Future track shows that otherwise it's going to be another cloudy gray day tomorrow. Could see a few light sprinkles and showers between about 4 and 8 p.m. tomorrow evening. If you're going to be joining us at Broadway Plaza tomorrow, I'm expecting mist, maybe occasionally some light rain. So I'd bring the umbrella. You shouldn't need the heavy winter gear because temperatures will be in the mid to upper 40s at this point. So not warm, but not frigid either, I suppose. With that, a better chance of light rain actually arriving after about 7 or 8 p.m. tomorrow evening. And then those clouds will clear away for Saturday morning for a pretty bright and at least partly sunny weekend. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. After a pretty nice weekend, temperatures in the upper 40s to mid 50s. We're looking at mostly cloudy skies Monday ahead of our next weather system, bringing in some rain on Tuesday. Mostly cloudy, decreasing showers Wednesday, highs in the mid to upper 30s on Thursday with the passage of a cold front. And then looking really chilly beyond that Friday, Saturday, Sunday through the 30th, last day of November. Highs will likely be in the mid to upper 30s with maybe a few lake effect snow showers. But travel, at least locally, looks A-OK.
Okay, Matt, thank you.